God's chosen ones. This is your calling on earth. Finish it before anything else. I am speaking to you now because what you are about to understand is not small, and if you ignore it, you may miss something that could change the course of your life forever. You are not here by accident, and your breath is not random, because I placed a purpose inside you before you ever opened your eyes. This calling is not something you can delay or set aside, because it is the very reason your soul feels restless when you try to live like everyone else. Listen closely, because I am revealing why your path has been different and why you must complete what I have placed in your hands before anything else. Type Amen if you agree. I have chosen you to carry something that cannot be replaced, and no one else can finish what I have assigned to you. This is why you have felt pressure in places where others feel comfort, and why your heart refuses to settle for less. I have allowed certain doors to close so you would not lose focus on what truly matters. What you thought was delay was protection, and what you called loss was direction. I have been guiding you even when you felt alone, because your calling requires your full attention. Before you go any further, take a moment and like this video, because it helps this reach the ones who are also chosen and need to hear this right now. You must understand that your calling is not just about success or recognition, it is about alignment with what I created you to be. When you try to ignore it, you feel empty, because your spirit knows the truth even when your mind tries to escape it. I have planted gifts inside you that were never meant to be buried under fear or distraction. Every time you felt a strong pull to do something greater, that was me calling you forward. I did not place that fire in you for it to remain quiet. There are moments when you feel tired and unsure, but even in that weakness, I am still working within you. I am shaping your patience, your strength, and your understanding so you can carry what is ahead. You are not behind, and you are not lost, even when it feels that way. Every step you have taken has been part of a larger path that you cannot fully see yet. I am preparing you in ways that go deeper than what your eyes can understand. Type 1111 if you believe. You have been distracted before, and you have tried to place other things ahead of what truly matters, but your spirit never allowed you to feel at peace with that choice. That uneasiness was not punishment, it was guidance. I was reminding you that your life is not meant to be lived halfway. You are called to finish what I started in you, not to abandon it when it becomes difficult. This is why I am calling you again, clearly and directly, so you can return to what matters most. There are people around you who may not understand your urgency, and that is because they are not carrying what you are carrying. Your calling is personal, and it is sacred. You cannot measure it by the opinions of others or the pace of the world around you. I have given you a responsibility that requires focus, and when you give your attention to things that do not align, you feel drained. That is your spirit telling you to come back to your assignment. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be faithful to what I have placed in your hands. You do not need to have everything figured out to move forward. You only need to trust that I will guide you step by step as you continue. The weight you feel is not there to break you. It is there to remind you of the value of what you carry. When you honor your calling, you step into a strength that you did not know you had. You have seen glimpses of what your life could become, and those moments were not imagination. They were glimpses of what is possible when you walk fully in alignment with me. I have shown you enough to keep you moving, but not everything, because I want you to trust me daily. Your calling is not a single moment. It is a journey that unfolds as you continue. Every step of obedience brings you closer to what I have prepared for you. There will be times when you feel resistance, and that is because your calling challenges everything that tries to hold you back. Fear will try to speak, doubt will try to slow you down, and distractions will try to pull you away. But I have already given you the strength to overcome all of it. You are not weak, and you are not unprepared. You are equipped even when you do not feel it. I want you to understand that finishing your calling is not about rushing, it is about commitment. You must stay consistent, even when progress feels slow. I see every effort you make, even the ones that seem small. Nothing you do in alignment with me is wasted. I am building something through you that will touch more lives than you realize. Your life has purpose beyond what you have experienced so far, and I am leading you into a place where that purpose becomes clear. But you must choose to stay focused. You must choose to prioritize what I have placed before you. When you do this, you will begin to see doors open in ways you did not expect. I will make a way where there seemed to be none. I am with you in every step you take, and I am not leaving you to figure this out alone. My presence is your strength, and my guidance is your direction. When you feel unsure, return to me, and I will steady your path. When you feel tired, lean on me, and I will renew your strength. You are not carrying this alone. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. You were chosen with intention, and your calling was given with purpose. This is not the time to delay or to doubt. This is the time to rise, to focus, and to complete what I have placed in your life. Everything you have been through has been preparing you for this moment. Now you must move forward with courage and trust. It is not something you can silence forever, because it is tied to your identity. The more you try to ignore it, the stronger it becomes, because your spirit recognizes what your mind tries to avoid. There were times when you tried to blend in and live like others who do not carry this same urgency, but you never found true peace in that place. I allowed that discomfort to remain so you would not settle for a life that is smaller than what I designed for you. You were not created to drift through your days without direction. You were created with intention, and that intention demands your attention. This is why I am reminding you again to return to your path and stay there. Type 777 if you trust God. I know you have faced moments where you questioned whether you were capable of finishing what was placed before you. I have seen the doubts that tried to convince you that you were not enough. But I did not choose you because you were perfect or because you had everything figured out. I chose you because I knew what I placed inside you would grow, strengthen, and rise when you leaned on me. Your calling is not based on your ability alone. It is built on my power working through you. You must stop measuring your progress by how fast things are happening around you. Your journey is not meant to mirror anyone else's path. I am working in ways that take time because I am building something that will last. Quick results may satisfy for a moment, but what I am creating in you is deeper than that. I am shaping your character, your endurance, and your faith so you can sustain what is coming. There are assignments I have given you that may seem small, but they are not insignificant. Every act of obedience matters, even when it feels unnoticed. I see the quiet moments where you choose to do what is right instead of what is easy. Those moments are building a foundation that cannot be shaken. When the time comes for greater responsibility, you will be ready because of what you have already done in private. You have been through seasons that felt confusing and even painful, but nothing you experienced was without purpose. I allowed certain trials to refine you and remove what would have held you back. You may not have understood it at the time, but now you are beginning to see the strength that came from those moments. You are not the same person you were before, and that change is part of your preparation. Type yes to receive miracles. Do not let fear of failure keep you from moving forward. Failure does not define you, and it does not cancel your calling. Even when you stumble, I am still guiding you. I do not abandon you when things go wrong. I walk with you through it. What matters is that you continue, that you rise again, and that you remain committed to what I have placed before you. Your willingness to keep going is what keeps the path open. You may have noticed that certain opportunities did not last, and certain connections faded away. That was not by accident. I removed what was not aligned with your calling, so you would not be delayed. Not everything that feels good is meant for you, and not every open door is part of your purpose. I am protecting your focus by closing what does not belong in your path. Your calling requires discipline, and discipline requires choice. You must choose to give your time and energy to what truly matters. Distractions will always exist, but you do not have to follow them. You have the ability to stay grounded and to keep your attention on what I have asked you to do. Each day is another opportunity to move forward, even if the step is small. I have placed a vision inside you, and that vision will not leave because it is part of your assignment. When you think about it, when you imagine what could be, that is not random. That is a glimpse of what I have already prepared. You must not let doubt convince you that it is unreachable. What I have shown you is possible, and I will guide you into it as you remain faithful. There will be moments when you feel alone in this journey, but you are never truly alone. I am with you in every decision, every effort, and every challenge. My presence surrounds you, even when you cannot feel it clearly. I am working behind the scenes, aligning things in ways you cannot yet see. Trust that I am moving, even when everything appears still. You are not called to compare your life to others, because comparison will only distract you from your path. Your calling is unique, and it requires your full attention. When you look at others and question your own progress, you lose focus on what I have given you to do. Keep your eyes on your path, and you will begin to see the clarity you have been seeking. I am calling you to rise above the habits and patterns that have kept you in one place. You have the strength to change, and you have the support you need to grow. Do not stay in what is familiar if it is not aligned with your purpose. Growth requires movement, and movement requires courage. I have already placed that courage within you. Have you heard about the private group of neuroscientists working on brainwaves connected to money? A top researcher revealed this work was based on CIA studies, not meant for public release yet. The result is a simple 7-second ritual, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, now practiced at home. Many who once struggled financially are now living in dream homes, owning luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You may not see the full outcome of your efforts right now, but that does not mean nothing is happening. Seeds take time to grow, and roots develop beneath the surface before anything becomes visible. What you are doing now is building something that will soon begin to show. Do not give up just because you cannot see immediate results. Stay consistent, and you will see the change. Your calling is not just about what you achieve, it is about who you become along the way. I am shaping your heart, your mindset, and your perspective. These changes are just as important as the visible outcomes. When you become stronger within, everything you do will reflect that strength. You cannot carry your calling and remain the same person you used to be. Transformation is part of your assignment, and I am guiding you through it step by step. You have noticed that as you move closer to your purpose, certain things begin to shift around you. People change, priorities change, and even your thoughts begin to align differently. This is not something to fear, it is something to recognize as part of the process. I am aligning your life with your calling, and that means removing what no longer fits. What feels like loss is often adjustment, and what feels like separation is often protection. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. I see the effort you are making, even when no one else notices it. I see the discipline you are trying to build, and the choices you are making to stay focused. None of it is wasted, even when it feels small or slow. Every step forward is part of the journey, and every moment of obedience strengthens your foundation. You are not standing still, even when progress feels quiet. There will be days when your energy feels low and your motivation fades, but your calling is not dependent on how you feel in those moments. It is rooted in what I have placed within you, and that does not change. When your feelings try to slow you down, return to your commitment. Remind yourself why you started and who called you forward. I am still with you in those moments, strengthening you to continue. You must guard your focus carefully, because distraction does not always appear as something negative. Sometimes it comes in the form of opportunities that are not meant for you. Not every good thing is your assignment, and not every open door is part of your path. I am asking you to seek clarity before you move, so you do not waste your time and energy. When you stay connected to me, I will help you discern what belongs and what does not. You have carried burdens that were never meant to stay with you, and I am asking you to release them. Past mistakes, regrets, and disappointments do not define your future. I have already given you the ability to move forward, but you must choose to let go. Holding on to what is behind you will only slow down what is ahead. Your calling requires a clear heart and a focused mind. There is a strength inside you that you have not fully used yet, and it is waiting for you to step forward with confidence. I did not place you in this position to watch you shrink back. I placed you here so you could rise and complete what was assigned to you. You are capable of more than you have shown, and I am calling that strength forward now. Trust what I have placed in you and move with boldness. Type 2222 to receive miracles. You may feel like the path is long and the journey is taking more time than expected, but timing is part of my plan. I am not rushing you because I am preparing you. If you reached the destination too quickly, you would not be ready to sustain it. What I am building in you requires patience, and patience produces endurance. Stay steady, because every moment is shaping you for what is coming. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked. Even when things seem quiet around you, I am still working. There are things happening behind the scenes that you cannot see yet. I am aligning people, opportunities, and circumstances that will support your calling. When the time is right, you will begin to see how everything connects. You have been given a responsibility that carries meaning beyond what you understand right now. Your calling is not just for you, it will impact others in ways you cannot yet imagine. The work you do, the choices you make, and the path you follow will create a ripple effect. That is why it is important for you to stay committed and to finish what you have started. Your obedience has a greater reach than you realize. I know there are moments when you question if you are truly on the right path, But those doubts are part of the process. Growth often comes with uncertainty, but that does not mean you are lost. You are learning, you are adjusting, and you are becoming stronger. I am guiding you even through those questions, leading you toward clarity step by step. Do not let the opinions of others distract you from your assignment. People will speak based on their understanding, but they do not see what I see. They do not know what I have placed inside you or where I am leading you. You must learn to listen to my voice above all others. When you stay connected to me, you will not be led astray. There is a purpose behind every season you have walked through, even the ones that felt difficult. Those seasons were not meant to stop you, they were meant to shape you. You have gained wisdom, resilience, and strength through those experiences. Now you are in a place where you can use what you have learned to move forward with greater clarity. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Your calling is not something you complete in a single moment. It is something you live out daily. Every decision you make is part of that journey. When you choose to stay aligned, you are moving closer to fulfillment. When you choose to turn away, you feel the distance. I am inviting you to remain close, to stay grounded, and to keep moving forward. I am not asking you to carry everything at once. I am asking you to take one step at a time. Focus on what is in front of you and give your best to it. As you continue, I will reveal what comes next. You do not need to see the entire path to trust that it is there. I am leading you, and I will not leave you without direction. You are beginning to understand that this calling is not something you can carry casually, because it asks for your full attention and your full heart. I am not asking you to divide your focus between what matters and what distracts you. I am calling you to place your assignment above everything else that competes for your energy. When you do this, you will begin to feel a new kind of clarity, because your life will start to align with the purpose I designed for you. This alignment will remove confusion and replace it with direction. There were times when you felt pulled in too many directions, and it made you feel overwhelmed. That feeling came because you were trying to carry things that were never meant to be yours. I am now teaching you to release what does not belong and to hold tightly to what does. Your calling is not meant to be mixed with distractions, because that will only weaken your focus. When you choose to let go of what is unnecessary, you make room for what truly matters to grow. Type 1010 to receive blessings. I see the moments when you feel uncertain about your next step, and I understand the hesitation that tries to slow you down. But you must remember that your path does not require perfect understanding, it requires trust. You are not expected to know everything at once. I reveal what you need when you need it, so you can move forward without being overwhelmed. When you take a step in faith, I meet you there with guidance. You have carried responsibilities that tested your strength, and at times you wondered if you could continue, but you are still here, and that is proof that I have been sustaining you. I have not allowed you to fall, even when the pressure was heavy. That same strength will carry you through what lies ahead. You are not alone in this journey, and you never have been. There are things within you that are still growing, even if you cannot see them yet. I am developing your patience, your discipline, and your understanding so you can handle what is coming. Growth does not always feel comfortable, but it is necessary for your calling. You are becoming stronger in ways that will soon become clear to you. Stay patient with yourself as you continue to move forward. Type 222 to claim miracles. You must also understand that finishing your calling requires consistency, not just moments of effort. It is easy to feel motivated for a short time, but true progress comes from staying committed even when motivation fades. I am teaching you to build habits that support your purpose. These habits will keep you steady when your emotions shift. Discipline will carry you where feelings cannot. There will be moments when you feel like giving up, especially when the results are not visible right away. But you must not measure your progress only by what you can see. I am working beneath the surface, preparing things that are not yet visible to you. Just because something has not appeared does not mean it is not being formed. Trust the process, because I am still at work. You have been given a vision that continues to return to your thoughts, and that is not something you should ignore. That vision is part of your calling, and it is meant to guide your direction. When you feel that pull again, do not dismiss it. Pay attention to it and take steps toward it. I will help you bring it into reality as you remain faithful. There are people who will not understand why you are so focused, and they may question your choices, but you must remember that they do not carry what you carry. Your calling is not something that can be explained to everyone. It is something that must be lived. Stay committed even when others do not understand, because your obedience is more important than their approval. You are entering a season where your focus will become sharper and your direction clearer. Things that once confused you will begin to make sense. You will start to see how your experiences have been preparing you for this moment. Every challenge, every lesson, and every step has been shaping you for what you are now stepping into. Nothing has been wasted. There is also a need for you to protect your energy and your time. Not everything deserves your attention, and not every situation requires your involvement. I am teaching you to be selective, so you do not become drained by things that do not serve your purpose. When you guard your energy, you will have more strength to give to what truly matters. This will help you stay consistent in your calling. You have come too far to turn back now, and there is too much ahead for you to lose focus. I am calling you to remain steady and to keep moving forward with determination. Even when the path feels long, you are making progress. Every step you take is bringing you closer to completion. Stay grounded and continue. I am also reminding you that your calling is not meant to be carried in fear. Fear will try to convince you that you are not ready or that you will fail. But I have already given you what you need to succeed. When fear speaks, you must choose to trust me instead. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move forward despite it. What if most people struggle financially because they never activate a specific brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to CIA-linked research that highlights this missing link. This 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people rethink their financial habits and improve outcomes. Many are now moving into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and traveling on luxury vacations. But this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed. You are being strengthened with each passing day, even if you do not notice it immediately. I am building your endurance so you can continue without giving up. This strength will support you when the journey feels demanding. You are not weakening, you are becoming more resilient. Trust what is happening within you. As you continue, you will begin to see results that confirm you are on the right path. These moments will encourage you and remind you that your effort is not in vain. Pay attention to these signs because they are part of your confirmation. I am showing you that your obedience is leading somewhere meaningful. Keep going with confidence. There have been moments when you wished for a sign that everything would be easier, but your path was never meant to remove all challenges. It was meant to strengthen you through them. I am not building weakness in you, I am building resilience. Each obstacle you have faced has been shaping your ability to continue with strength and clarity. What once felt overwhelming is now something you can move through with greater understanding. Type 777 to affirm your belief. I want you to recognize how far you have come, even if you have not reached your destination yet. You are not the same person who first began this journey. You have gained insight, strength, and a deeper connection to your purpose. These changes are important, and they are part of your progress. Do not overlook them, because they are proof that you are moving in the right direction. There are still moments when doubt tries to return, whispering that you should slow down or take a different path. But you must remember that doubt does not have authority over your life. I have given you clarity, and I continue to guide you. When doubt appears, you must choose to trust what I have already shown you. Your calling remains steady, even when your thoughts feel uncertain. You have been learning how to stay focused, even when distractions are present, and that is a strength you will continue to develop. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes to stay aligned. Focus is not something that appears all at once, it is something you build daily. Each time you choose your calling over distraction, you strengthen your discipline. This is how you continue to grow. There are things ahead that will require your full attention, and you are being prepared for them now. I am guiding you into a place where your effort will begin to multiply. The work you have been doing quietly will start to show results. This will not happen by accident, it will happen because you stayed committed. Your consistency is creating a foundation for what is about to unfold. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. I know that waiting has not always been easy for you, but waiting has been part of your preparation. It has taught you patience and trust, even when you did not understand the timing. Now you are beginning to see why certain things had to take longer. You are stronger now, and you are more prepared to handle what is coming. What once felt like delay is now revealing itself as preparation. You must also learn to protect your peace, because your calling requires a clear and steady mind. When you allow unnecessary stress to take over, it becomes harder to focus. I am guiding you to create space in your life where you can think clearly and move with intention. This may require you to step away from certain situations or limit your involvement. That is not weakness, it is wisdom. You have been given a responsibility that carries meaning beyond your own life. Your calling will impact others in ways you cannot fully see yet. This is why it is important for you to remain committed and to finish what you have started. Your obedience is not just for you, it is part of something larger. I am working through you to reach places you have not yet imagined. There will be moments when you feel like your progress is not enough, but you must not allow that thought to take control.